Okay guys, today I have this fall makeup look for you. And I believe that because it's fall, I believe that because it's fall, you can take more liberty in the color of lipstick you're wearing because when there's so many colors outside to pull inspiration from, why not pull the inspiration? So I've got this neutral eye that you can wear every day, and then I have put a bold lip with it. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, and let's get to the tutorial. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure my lips are all moisturized for when I put on my my lip liner and my lipstick in a minute. So I just took this Baby Lips Dr. Rescue by Maybelline, and I'm going to apply that to my lips. This just makes my lips all hydrated and moisturized. That way when I add my my lip liner later, because it's very drying, I don't want it to like pull all the moisture out of my lips. I want to add the moisture in before I even put my lip liner on, or even the rest of my makeup. So first things first, we're going to put on our foundation. And if you'll just give me 1 second, I gotta open my little makeup bag here. I've got just a regular foundation brush here. It's a Posh foundation brush. It was a gift for Christmas, so I don't know where I got it or anything. And we're gonna start with concealer, and we're going to conceal. I've got some acne right here that I need to conceal. So I'm going to conceal my acne and then put it on some red spots on my face here and here. So we're going to go ahead and put that concealer on. Just a little bit more right here and right here. And we're going to conceal under the eyes after we put our foundation on. Oh, and by the way, this is the Maybelline Fit Me. It's the matte poreless. Or actually, no, I think this is just the concealer. And it's in shade 110. I'm going to go ahead and blend out all of those areas with my foundation brush. Alright, now that that's all blended out, and I'm sure there's more areas that I need to cover, but my Maybelline matte, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless foundation is super high coverage. So we don't have to worry about that too much. There's just some areas like right in here that get really red on my face. I don't know why, but it does. And then I've got some irritation right here and on my chin that I needed to cover. And then I've got my little acne right here. And that's like the only place that I break out because I sleep on that side of my face. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless in the shade 112, which is ivory, or natural ivory, because I'm super pale. And it takes forever to find any kind of foundation for me, and I'm almost out of this one. So I'm going to have to look for it again. wipe that off the side of the bottle and start stippling that all over my face with the brush. I work on one side at a time, so it's not too much all at once, so the foundation won't oxidize in little spots on my face. You guys don't need to see all this, so I'll catch up with you after I get all my foundation applied. Now that my foundation is done, I don't really think that I need to apply anything under here extra. I think I'm really brightened under here. Actually, I do, just right in there, because I'm a little puffy. Just kind of draw the eye away from the dark circle. I'm not puffy, I got a dark circle. If I'm doing weird things with my face, it's because I'm looking in a smaller mirror over here and can't really see all of my face at one time. I need to get a better mirror if I'm going to do this again, which I kind of want to because I like it. So, highlight under my eyes, and now I'm going to take, well, I didn't highlight under my eyes, I concealed my under eye bags. But don't worry, they're designer. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Amazonian Clay Tarte Palette Rainforest After Dark. Well, let me say Tarte Rainforest After Dark Amazonian Clay Palette. I highlight and contour, blush, and all of the shades. But there is one shade from this that's not in this that I'm going to use. And that is from the Naked 2 palette. And from this, I think it's called, yeah, I'm going to be using Verve out of the Naked 2 palette. It's just kind of a metallic-y silver color. So if you don't have the Naked 2 palette, you can use like a metallic-y silver color. So now I'm going to take, and I don't remember where I got this brush or what, but I'm going to take kind of a blush brush. I'm going to use this as a contour brush, and I'm going to sweep this contour color from the Tarte palette here. I'm going to sweep it as a contour right here under my cheekbones and then around the frame of my face. And the color is Park Avenue Princess. I'm going to take that on my brush, and I'm just going to wiggle it like this along the side of the brush to get some on it like that. And because this is so close to my, well, it's so close to the already natural shadows in my face, I almost have to use a whole bunch of it right in here for it to look like I have anything on. Because I'm still kind of tanned from last weekend when I went and got a lot of sun. So I'm going to take this color and go right here with it. Again, taking the side of the brush and wiggling it in there like this to load the brush up a little bit, well, a lot, and then just going on the other side down the contour line and wiggling that in the contour line. Blending this contour out a little bit when you are blending your contour, this is something that I didn't know until recently, and I found out that I've been blending my contour line out completely wrong. You blend up into the cheekbone. That way when you blend your highlight, you blend it down onto the cheekbone to make this beautiful seamless right there between your contour and your highlight, and it's just so beautiful when it's done, if it's done properly. So on your brush, and you're gonna take your brush and go from the top of your ear to the corner of your mouth, and that's about where your contour line should go, right in here. And then take your brush on the end here, and you're gonna push the color up a little bit, like flick it up. I don't know if this is doing much, but it makes me feel better about it. Just flick your contour up. Okay, and now I'm going to take the end of the brush and put it in the color this way, like, ooh, shiny, like this, to get it like that, so I can go around the top of my face. So I'm starting up at my widow's peak, and I'm pushing it into my skin and up into the hairline, pushing it into my skin and up into my hairline, so I don't get like a line of, this is my foundation, this is my contour, and there's a strip of skin, and then there's my hairline, because I think that makes contouring makeup look tacky, and it makes it look like you want to look fake, when all you're wanting with contour is to accentuate what you already have. Again, when you're pressing it in, you're going to push it into your hairline. And you want to make sure that you meet from the center of your face all the way down, and meet it and marry it with your contour that goes down under your cheekbone. Unless you wear glasses, but I still suggest that you do it when you because you take your glasses off occasionally. It happens. You want to marry it, that way you don't have just a little white strip. Or not necessarily a white strip, but that way you don't have a strip that's just your foundation color in the middle of your contour. And so again, I'm going to start on this side and work my way this way, remembering to push it into my hairline. Okay. So now I'm going to take and do my blush. I do my blush before I do my highlight. That way I can blend my highlight kind of into my blush a little bit. So I'm taking this blush that's in the middle of my palette here, and it's called Unleashed. This blush is called Unleashed. I'm just going to take that. I'm sorry, I have a bird and he is over there just singing away to himself. On a small kabuki brush. Does it say on the outside? No, it doesn't. Oh, it used to. But this is an Avon brush, and Avon is a magazine that sells their own line of makeup, and I love it. This is just, oh. And their makeup is reasonably priced and works really well. I actually have a quad from them in here, and I'll use that in another tutorial. I'll use that in another tutorial another time, and it's got like purple and green and gold and a really nice highlight color in there that is just so pretty. So I'm going to take my Avon short-handled kabuki, and I'm gonna swirl it in my blush and load it up. See? Ooh, product. And then I am so weird. And then pop it on the apples of my cheeks and swirl that in there like this, and blend it back a little bit. And then swirl it again, and then go for the other side and pop it on the apples of the cheeks and swirl it back, swirl it, and then stroke it back. And then highlighter. So earlier I took this larger brush here and put that in my contour, but because I want a more concentrated version for my highlight, I'm gonna use the smaller version, which is really small, and it goes perfectly right here where I like my highlight, which is right almost under my eye, both sides, and across my forehead and on my chin. And my highlight color from this palette is called Champagne. It's right there. It's so gorgeous on my skin. So I just, again, I do the same technique that I did with the contour color. I take the side and I just rub it in. You can't see that at all, can you? I just take the side of my brush and rub it across to load up the brush like that. And then I go right there. Doesn't make much of a difference, but it's better than having no highlight at all, because this really does add something when you get the right lighting. Which I know you all are in the comments and you're going to go, well, if you're using it, then you should have the right lighting right now, shouldn't you? I'm just starting out, so I don't have any lighting tools, so I'm literally using the lights that are in my house. So, again, wiggle the side of the brush like the ceiling lights in my house. And you just put it across the high point of my cheekbone here, right under the eye. And for blending purposes, you blend down into the blush and into the contour color. And then I'm going to go across my forehead right here. Just a little extra. And then I don't want to go down my nose because this is a shimmer highlight, and I don't want my nose to be shimmery because I used a matte formula for my foundation, so I really wanted to stay away from my nose being really shiny. So I'm going to pop just a tiny little bit on my chin, and then I'm going to use the other side of the brush, which has no product on it, to blend that out. And then I'm going to prime my eyelids. So I'm trying to like split my priming up between these two. I use my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil and Milk here for my priming, and I'm just going to put that over my lid up to my crease and then blend that out with my finger like so. So I just want to put that like here and color that in up to my crease like so, but I want to go a little higher on the outside, and then blend that out a little bit. And then I didn't get enough on this outside corner, so I'm going to sweep across. See if I can get some of it to go. And if it won't, I'll just add a couple little more and finish priming that out. I'm going to repeat on the other side. So now my lids are primed, but I'm not going to put this away yet because I use this on my inner corners here on my eyes. Ooh, just attack your lips with your knuckles. I use it on my inner corners here for a highlight because I think this is wonderful for the inner corner highlight, just to add that little extra. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I'm just going to use this one fluffy blending brush. It's also an Avon brush. It is a rounded shadow brush from Avon. Looks like that. A lot of people would use this for like a blending brush, but I'm going to use it to put all of my makeup on. I start in the crease with the darkest color, which is going to be from the Rainforest After Dark palette. It is Tangled Up in You. And it's this light brown next to the gold here. So I'm going to take that on my brush and I'm going to go in the crease and blend that out really well. But be sure to flick it into the inner, to blend the outer corner more than the inner corner. That way I don't have like a super blown out halo around my eye, because I don't think that's very suiting on my eye. Some people might like to do that, but the way my eyes are shaped, because they're very almond shaped, I want to open them up on the end. So again, focusing more on this outer corner. So I gotta lean into my mirror over here to make sure it's how I want it. Yeah, and so I'm gonna repeat on this side. Oh, there we go. Working out. It's working out. As a person who loves makeup, I hate it when I start applying a color and it looks like I got too much, because then I'm like, if I blend this out, I'm going to have to add more to the other eye, and eventually I feel like I'm just going to look like I have two black eyes. If you feel the same way when you're putting on makeup, comment down below and let me know. A little more. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to take Verve from the Naked 2 palette, which is, let me take the brush out so I don't drop it, which is this pretty silver color here. And I'm going to put that on the lid. The Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. And I'm going to apply that on the center of the lid, like so. And kind of blend it with Tangled Up in You. So Verve and Tangled Up in You. Okay, so now that I've got Verve and Tangled Up in You in there, I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to switch to a pencil style brush, but more of a fluffy end, like so. But it's more concentrated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this dark brown here, and that color is called Don't Turn a Brown, and I'm going to put that right in the crease, but just a little bit because this is super pigmented. Just to give my eyes that little bit of extra dimension that it is missing. Just in the outer part of the crease. And if you get too much and sweep it towards the inner part of the crease, nobody's really gonna notice. But that is something I've been obsessed with doing with my makeup recently, is getting a medium toned color and putting it in the crease first, and then doing my regular shade on my eyelid, and then in the crease, when I am starting to blend it all out and make it all mesh together, I add a darker color, just a little bit, to give it that oomph that it's missing. So I'm gonna repeat this over here on this side. Okay, so now that that's done, we're done with that palette. We're done with the eyeshadow part of this palette. Oh, and for my brows, this is what I did. I took that Don't Turn a Brown on an angled eyeliner brush and just flicked it through my eyebrows. And I didn't set it yet, so I'm going to take Great Lash New York Maybelline stuff in clear and set my eyebrows with this is my brow gel. Just comb through them. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but I need to get my eyebrows done so bad. But I'm always too busy to go and get them done. So can't really complain because I'm doing it to myself. So now I'm going to take Maybelline New York Eye Studio Gel eyeliner in black. It's actually in blackest black. And put that on an eye, on a angled eyeliner brush, and apply that just around, just to line my eye. I'm not doing a cat eye or anything, which you could most definitely do with this. It'd be so pretty. But I am not feeling the cat eye today. So just taking this, pushing it into the lash line. You could choose to bring it halfway across like I'm doing, or you just do your normal eyeliner on this, because all I did was give you a pretty base. Halfway across is usually my style, because then that opens up this half of my eye, and if I do it all the way across, actually, no, I'm going to do it all the way across. See? Just continue to press that in. I'm going to do the same thing on this side over here. And just going to apply the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara to both top and bottom lashes. If you feel like your eyes look too heavy with this makeup look, then don't apply anything on the bottom, because it just brings the eyes down. Like, it makes the eye makeup look heavier in the end and just brings them down. So let me just show you why this is my favorite mascara. Boom. I don't see any eyelashes. Hello, gorgeous. I'm sorry, do you even have eyelashes on your face? This mascara is amazing. Okay, so you have to be really careful when you're applying this to the bottom lashes because the brush is huge, okay? And I will always touch my under eye, and it's so frustrating trying to get it off. And yes, I open my mouth when I'm applying mascara. Everyone does it. And if you don't, tell me how you keep yourself from opening your mouth when you're doing your mascara down in the comments, because I want to know. Okay, that's done. Eye look is done. Makeup is almost done. Um, now I just need to take a handy dandy, which I forgot to grab this a second ago, but a nice little baby wipe and remove the baby lips that I put on earlier. Baby wipe, baby lips. Haha. No, I'm not funny. And then just wipe that off. And I know this seems like a waste of a thing, but it's really not, because I use this same baby wipe to kind of clean my brushes off after I get all of my makeup done and make sure that I don't need to touch up or anything. So that way they kind of stay cleaner, and then once a week I wash my brushes. And if you don't know how to do that, there's tons of videos all over YouTube about it, but if you want me to do a video about it, let me know. So what I'm going to use for my lip liner is this. It's a NYX lip liner in red. Ooh, pretty. Just open it up, and first thing you're going to want to do is go around your lip line and then fill it in. So around the lip line. And then I have a little scar in the center here, so I have to use lip liner, otherwise my lipstick bleeds out and goes straight down the front of my mouth. It is so unattractive if I don't use lip liner. And if I don't have a lip liner that matches the same color, I use a white eyeliner. Okay, so now that the outline of my lips has been lined, which this looks really funny, now I'm going to fill it in. Once you're happy with the amount of filled your lips are, you can go ahead and put that away. And grab your favorite red lipstick. The one I have right now is from the Sephora collection. And it is this color right here. I don't remember what the color name is. If it has one, I don't know. Oh, it's Sephora Rouge Shine. Or number 34. And you can tell it's my favorite because look how much of it I've used. So, just gonna put that all over the lip liner. Put it on. And before you go all crazy in the comments, yes, I put my lipstick on straight from the tube. But do you know why? Because I'm the only one that uses my lipsticks. And I can't find my lip brush. Okay, so that is my everyday fall makeup look. If I were wearing other colors, I would probably, more than likely, I would not wear a red lipstick. I would wear this OCC Lip Tar in Black Dahlia. I love this color on my lips because it matches with my skin tone, and it makes the purple color blush pop on my cheeks, and it it complements my dark hair so well and my dark eyes. It just so don't be afraid to do something like that. Or if you're feeling really adventurous and really bold, you could try something like this Revlon Color Burst. That is, oh my gosh, it is fluorescent pink, and this is a matte balm, and it's in the color Unapologetic. Ooh, it's so pretty. And it is literally this color when it comes out on your lips. Looks like a little crayon, but it is this color when it comes out on your lips, and oh my gosh. Okay, that's all for today. More than likely, more makeup tutorials to come. So keep in touch on this channel, and I'll see you later. Bye.